Hey everyone, Lady Shanna here with another video in the MineColonies series that I have about my specific set, Cavern. This is a brand new one for the changes that have come with 119 MineColonies, the new build tool. And just to go through some of the changes I've made with how I like to build a colony with the new infrastructure that I brought in not that long ago. But first, I'm starting a little different because I wanted to show you guys this amazing seed that I found. This is the coolest seed. It is basically what I like to think of is probably like an old dormant volcano or something with a lake in it. So I have my supply camp up here, and I've put my Megahall town hall down there into the lake. I'm going to do some more things with this later, but just to show you on the map, it's this amazing thing here with all these different biomes around it. It's just so cool. So I wanted to show everybody this really cool seed. And I'll put the seed number in the description, so that if you wanted to build in this as well, you certainly can. That's so many cool possibilities here. So anyway, Town Hall, Mega Hall, the one that has the builder's hut on the one side and your starter home on the other side. It has, as you can see, the newer infrastructure where we have the downstairs area and the main area. So I'm starting now with the intersection right behind the town hall instead of the alternative tavern. A couple of reasons for that. First of all, the tavern now has a place in a mega hall, so I'm going to go ahead and build that mega hall eventually. And second thing is people were commenting that it was sometimes difficult to get things built out before you actually have the space to put in some guard towers. So with the new infrastructure setup, doing it this way, you'll be able to get those guard towers in much sooner, and I'll show you in just a moment. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building my halls straight out this way, and I'm going to be building my connectors off to the sides. So keeping that in mind, going downstairs to the sub-basement level that I like to call it, I've got, as you saw, I have the connectors going this direction upstairs, and so I've added the lower connectors down here. And if you have played with the new infrastructure at all, you'll know that in the lower connectors, you can have the alternative guard towers. So on each side here, and if you kind of look at it here with the caves, we know the town hall is right here. Our halls are going to be running this way. So if this is the direction we're going to be building the colony. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be picking up under the, so here's the new build tool. It's really interesting. Everything is organized in a different way. You're only going to be looking at the pack that you are currently building. So you can go ahead and you can switch the pack to whichever you like, but right now I've got it switched or picked to just Cavern. So it's only going to show me the schematics that are in the style that you're building. So when you're only building the one style, it's really easy. The thing is just you have to get used to where everything is sorted into. So I'm looking for a guard tower that makes sense to be in military, and in this case I happen to know that the guard tower I want is the alternative one. You may need to go through and take a look at the different ones till you know for sure which one you're looking for. But I'm looking for the guard tower, and as always when I'm building this, I'm going to do it at level 5, just to show you how it looks when we're done. And the guard towers down here, they do line up with the, make sure I got these lined up correctly. They line up with these guys right here, and you can see, there we go. That is lined up properly. And you're just going to have to trust me that that's where it goes. I'm going to go ahead and pretend that my builder went and completed that. That is not actually where that goes. Oh my goodness. I am very embarrassed. So now you can see what happens if you don't actually pull it out to take a look at it. But that's not where it's supposed to be. But it did push out the edge of the colony. You, of course, are going to be doing it at level 1. And now you get to have a good giggle that you watched me do something completely wrong in a tutorial video. And I'm going to leave it in there because it's funny that I am the one who messed up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put one on this side. This time I'm going to do it correctly, and I'm going to do it at the, so I'm making sure that I know where it is, and I'm pulling it over here, and I'm doing that. And I'm going to construct this one at level 1. And there you go. So when you do level 1, that's what it's going to do on the first one. And you can see it doesn't push it out nearly as much, but you still do get where you'll be able to build that up and start pushing your borders out with the guard towers. So that's one of the big advantages to the new infrastructure with having the sub-basement level, is being able to get some guard towers in really easily, and then being able to as well put in the underhall on this side. And you could even put an underhall under the town hall if you wanted to right away to start getting those citizen huts in. Because there's, of course, no basement level to the town hall, so it wouldn't hurt anything to do that. I then would generally always start with the Scholars Hall, because getting that university up really quickly is going to be really important. So with doing your colony with just the Megahalls, which you can actually do it entirely in Megahalls now, you are going to have a lot more initial work for yourself gathering those materials to build the initial Megahalls. But I think in the end you're going to end up with something that looks pretty darn cool. So the Megahalls themselves are in, so you can see we've got the different areas here. They're in infrastructure Megahalls. And if you've looked into the halls at all, you know that the university is in the Scholars Hall. And the halls, you can generally, without being able to see everything, you can generally tell which way they're going to go, because they're going to be the 3-block wide sort of roadway that leads from one end to the other, that you're always going to be able to find and line up. And as I always do in these videos, I'm going to just do it as constructed, so as if the builder has finished it for you. And then you've got this nice hall here that you'll be able to go ahead and get your university in and get started with that. So as you can see, once we get this all updated, you're going to have your halls are going to be running back this way, your connectors are going to be running back this way, and you're going to end up with a really nice colony. So that's just a quick rundown of how the new areas are going to work with the new infrastructure. I wanted to show you this really cool map that I have found, and just a quick brief look at the new build tool. So with the new tool, everything is sort of sorted out into its different categories of building, and for Cavern, they're separated out into the default buildings. So this is all the regular ones that would go into if you were doing just a basic build with halls and the buildings in them and the facades, or some of the buildings that I do have the alternatives, and the Megahalls. So every one of my sections has those 3 that it's separated into. So you'll be able to see in this case the craftsmanship, metallurgy, having to do with metal obviously, the Megahall has the blacksmith's hut, the smeltery, and the mechanic's hut. So just take a look through all of those and you'll be able to find the buildings that you're looking for. Fundamentals is basically all of the regular huts that you kind of have to have in a colony. And it takes a little bit of getting used to, but you will figure it out pretty quickly. Under decorations, I've got things like the facades, decorations to go in the intersections and the connectors, the various gates that I've built, the small ones and the large ones, to come out of different areas of the colony. The quarry inserts that I built, which have nothing to do with Cavern, but I just had fun making them to fit into the small quarries, and various other things, the different decoration names, and that sort of thing. So I hope this all made sense and that it is helpful, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye!